Hola. How's everybody? Just double check and make sure everything's working. Stream health, good. Stream health, good. Welcome everybody to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming today. We are gonna warm up a little bit and then play some ranked. We've been meaning to do that, and it seems like forever ago. Tuesday we couldn't get on. Mrs. D, what were we doing Tuesday? I don't remember what we were doing Tuesday, but we couldn't get on. So yeah, we're here. Welcome. If you need anything, let me know. I'll be here. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. Let's see how horribly optimized career is today. I feel like it's gonna be. Like I pressed OK, and yet we still sit here. 2K, come on. Oh, you can do so much better than this. I haven't noticed really anything else since the update. This has been the only thing. Like, look at this frame rate. Holy smokes, man. 2K, you've got to do something. Watch that. I think that they might have set the level to load in the menu screen. I don't know, man. The course to load in the menu screen. All right, let's see here. Well, that's still pretty. That's chugging hard. Like, you should see, I have a graph watching my GPU, and it's just, it's not constant at all. It's going like this. Because there's stuff on the screen, and then there's stuff not on the screen. Let's see how good the game sound is. Wow. Even the, like, this didn't used to be this bad either. I think they messed up something. All right, let me do a hole here real quick. Yeah, I could go a little bit lower. Okay. Do a warm up here, and then we'll jump into the ranked, the Runcon. If you hear sizzling in the background, Mrs. D is whipping up an amazing dinner. A nice little quad perfect, however,
perfect swing.
A rollout, a little bit of a rollout there. Isn't that always the case, though? You hit a really good swing, and then a perfect swing even, and then all of a sudden you're a couple 100 feet out. I think it would be there. So if you haven't seen me warm up yet, I use this. I use the putt preview as a guide to help me start reading greens, because you certainly don't have it in ranked play. That's for sure. So I'll use it as a guide. It's still a little bit hot. I'll use it as a guide to figure out where I'm supposed to be going. And then if I'm right, I can use it again on the next hole. And if I'm not right, I can't use it on the next hole. A little penalty. 16. I think it would probably be there. Oh, okay. I would not have put it that outside the hole, and I still didn't put it outside enough. Okay. I am noticing a lot more. Maybe it's because I have my putt weight so high, my putt weight. Everything is just so. It's not as aggressive as it once was. Maybe that's putt rhythm. All right, putt weight, putt rhythm. All right, 11 up, which would be 3-ish. 8 iron choked, but I feel like that's going to be too much. So I feel like 9 iron is going to be okay. 4 over is probably here. Could have gone further over. Wind is not affecting my ball at all. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, probably like right here. Cut. Okay. See, like I thought it was going to cut more. Just a friendly reminder, brakes do not break as much on the tail end of the read as much as it does at the beginning. Ooh, a little shaky there at the end, but I made it. That was a quad.
Perfect swing.
All right, down 7. I need to put it a little bit past the hole, though, because of the wind. Okay, the wind didn't affect it as much. Interesting. I'd normally put it like right here. Try and get straight in. Nice. I need to start nailing those in the ranked. Last week I did not nail them at all. 5 iron under. Barely any wind. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice to start out the night? Yeah, it's slightly going to the right. I think right there. Nice. Yeah, the little movements are pretty much non-existent now. I think it's because of the green read as well. I'm seeing more dots, or more. Used to see there was a lot of movement, but all right, 14 up, which is almost 5. I feel like the wind's gonna help there. Nice. Waddy Clodserson. Dead Heart. Right in the middle of the cup. It's been rainy here. This is the first non-rainy day it's been. I was able to blessedly get out to the driving range last week, early this week, before it started raining. Had a good little sesh. No. That's where I go wrong with the spinner. Right there, maybe. Oh no. Too far to the right. I think last week was it 2 or 3, or 1 or 2 matches that I lost because of the spinner. Pull it back here. 3 wood. Draw it right into the hole here. Nice. That's a good amount of rollout for that. You never, at least for me, I can never tell with certainty how much it's going to roll out for a 3 wood or a 5 wood for that matter, but sometimes you think, oh, the greens are firm or the greens are normal, and then all of a sudden you get a little bit too fast coming out of that. And sure, let's go for it. Probably gonna end up in the right bunker. No. Yeah. That's right, we can pick it out here. Here. Boom. Right edge. I kind of like this course. What is this? Sunderland? Southland? I have yet to try out the long flop as well. I'm kind of scared to. There, the spinner worked a little bit. I was still a little bit long, but right there. No. Wow. Yeah, these warm-ups are always good because you can get a feel for your stick. Especially for me, as a micro swinger, knowing, just really dialing that in. I know for most everybody else, it's a good thing to dial in your swing as well. But if I would have hit that full 100, I think it would have gotten there. Probably right there. I think I've mentioned this before too. It's tough to see the fairway lines or the green grid with sunglasses on. 2K, can you add a color weakness mode so I can look at stuff with my sunglasses on? Thank you. Wouldn't that be nice if 2K was just on your phone? Like, hey, I think we should change this. Maybe not for some people. Maybe some people don't want that kind of power. So right there on my push through, I kind of curved it there at the beginning, which is weird because it's in the middle of the joystick, so what looks like the bottom of the swing for some people is really the middle of the swing for me, since I'm a micro swinger. Let's see, probably gonna chip it here. Slow on down now. Let's go. That was a nice little chippy wedge. So 12 is 4. I think it's gonna need a little bit more roll out there. Quad. Too much roll out. Perfect.
Perfect swing.
Make sure you do that in the open. It really impresses them. Oh yeah. Why would we not go for it? 25 feet in elevation. A little bit of a shoot here. Just curl right over. How about that distance, though? That distance control. Let's go, Chad. I like that. For eagle. I'd probably put it right there. Okay, nice. It's those ones I worry about in ranked matches, because if you, on a lot of courses that they have now in the ranked rotation, it's a lot, they started to add community courses, and a lot of the community courses are hile. So you'll come up to a green and you'll have a really bad lie on the green, and it's a boomerang, you know, trying to get it to the hole again. So you really need to start practicing those. Probably right there. No, a little, it kind of went straight. It bounced out. I am glad for the greenskeeper ability, though. That does help, especially with those that you, it's like there's so many micro movements that are making it not do anything. Let's see, 5-iron. Let's put it over here. That way it just kind of funnels down there to the hole. Right there. Yeah, we are currently in the process of, I've told you guys, I mentioned last week we were looking for a house, and it's going okay. We found one. We're meeting with the inspector tomorrow, so we'll see what he says. It's an older house, so that's why we're for sure having it inspected.
Yeah. What is the cool ones in it?
It is pretty cool. It's got character, that's for sure. Mrs. D, you can see her coming into the screen right here. Oh, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Hey!
It's got.
It does have charm. It was made in it was built in 1904, so those kind of things tend to have a little bit of character, you know. But it is in a place, it's in a part of town that we really like. Instead of using a random towel that you might burn yourself with. Mrs. D has a wonderful go-get-em attitude, and a lot of times when cooking, she'll just like grab whatever's near her and get the pan like out of the oven, whatever. And so many times I feel like it's whatever she's using as an oven mitt, not really made for oven mitting, you know. And we have 2 oven mitts, but we knew someone that had an oven mitt that was like so threadbare, and they didn't realize it at the time, and then they used it, and then they burned themselves. Yeah, 2K, please do something about the menus on career. People are not gonna want to roll through career mode. Oh, almost on one. So I think we're ready for a few ranked matches. I know that Mrs. D has cooked an amazing meal, so I will, unfortunately for you, be eating on screen as well. But I feel like the warm-up, I felt good. Like it wasn't my putts were probably like 70% good reads, so that's always good. I feel like that's the one thing I'm always playing catch-up on. Ketchup. Mrs. D, don't forget that we have tartar sauce. Is it crispy? Good for you. Don't forget we have tartar sauce. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. Typically, when we have fish that has skin, I am usually the one who cooks fish. I should say pretty much all meats. I'm the one that cooks meats. So fish is good for you, and we like salmon. So many times salmon fillets have the skin on them, and I learned early on when you cook salmon that you can actually eat the skin if you crisp it up. It's not like eating shoe leather. You can crisp it up nice and get some salt on it, and it's very good, I think. But Mrs. D never got into it. I don't know why. Maybe she's not just weird like me. I don't know. So, ranked matchmaking. And we'll jump into it. We are, from last time we were at 503, which is birdie 1. So if we make a couple, I think we can get to eagle tonight. Eagle 3, which we didn't get to much past eagle 2 last season, but we didn't really have a lot of chances to do it. So, all right, may you hit them straight, may you hit them long. He went left of the rock, but he couldn't really get it out of the fairway there, or get it back into the fairway. Let's put it right up there and roll back. Nope, first cut. Okay, first cut on an uphill, on an uphill lie. Put my cans back on. Did he just stick a... Oh, I think that was a pitch, because it just keeps on rolling. Keep on rolling. I'll try and do a spinner up here. Or not. Should we try and go for flop then? Yeah, let's go for flop. And it flips right there. Not enough. Oh, not enough to get out of the rough, man. That's all right. He, I have a feeling he, I was about to say, I have a feeling he could make this, but we can definitely make this, that's for sure. It's not turning much. Oh, too much power. What is going on? Okay, that's fine. I think I need to mess around with my fittings a little bit more because I took off a transition because I didn't feel like I was needing any help, but if you miss your transition, it throws off your rhythm too, so at least it seems that way. I also will say this, I think in career mode, maybe, thank you. This looks delightful. Thank you so much.
It's presentation worthy.
It is presentation worthy.
Check out that skin. Listen to this.
It's very good. It's good crisp.
I watched a video to get.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's see if we can get this a little bit close. No, it was a ball was above my feet. This actually might work out. Those are hot potatoes. Hot potatoes. What was that? I don't have any water. Sparkling's fine. Well, regular's fine too. It doesn't matter. All right, we might be able to walk away with a all square here. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
So I feel like in my career, since I brought putt preview in, it feels like it slows down the swing. Like this feels pretty fast. Aim it right there. Feels like pro should, I guess. Hopefully that wind takes it. I'm okay with that. Little 6-footer, 8-footer, what is that? Below the hole? He already had dinner, yeah? Yeah, he ate it already then. Well, that looked like it was going to curve, didn't it? He hit a spinner that was better than mine. He knows what he's doing. It'd be really funny if he was a construction worker in real life. If he's used to wearing a high-vis vest. he certainly is taking his time, that's for sure. Looks like he's aiming left of that auburn tree. No, like kind of dead center of it. He's walking after it. So it looked like it looked like we had enough room to leave it short. Let's see if the wind takes it back. I feel like I did the same thing he did, but a little bit undercut maybe. He has a tough chip in. He made the other one though. Ooh. Okay, 1, 2. I'm gonna put it like right here. No, even that's too much. Wow. Okay. So I need to get into the habit of under reading my putts. Because the last two have been under read. Or over read, I should say. That's alright, didn't lose anything. Seeing his calling card or whatever 2K calls it, player card, reminds me of the pigeon skin in Call of Duty. How many times I got killed by the pigeon. Yeah. They were on an animal theme for a while, and then alright, so 16 up, but the wind is going to help it. Really help it. So I wonder if we go down and then just roll it out a little bit. Let's see. No, too far to the right. And not far enough. He did the same thing as me, just a little bit better. But similar line, that's for sure. Alright, underread it. Cut. Cut. Oh! 1 inch off. Rats. His line isn't exactly the same as mine, but it's very similar, so he could read something off of mine. And he did. Great putt. Okay, he goes 2 up. Plenty of time, though. Four more holes? Yeah. The asparagus is very good, too. I wonder if he's using power drive off the tee because he's getting it. That was about the same as what I did. The last 2 holes he did, it was like 15 feet past my ball. I'm gonna go a little bit past the hole. Yeah, I should have gone even more. Wow. I didn't think that the wind was gonna hold it up that much. It was only 5 miles an hour. Like, good shot. Yeah, perfect. Perfect for him. Stay there, please. Oof. Okay. Made it a little bit harder on myself. Not nailing that elevation killed me. So I gotta go to the wire to wire now. Starting here. He's not really making many mistakes either, so it's me basically making the mistakes. All right, 5 up. But I also want to leave it shorter than the hole because of the wind. Let's see how this does. Little quad. Did not do well. I'll celebrate the quad though.
Perfect swing.
Wow. Go ahead and take the victory, sir. Wow. Almost hold it out from there. Crazy. I feel like he's played this course before. I don't know if I have. I'll use that as my excuse. That's all right. We got a shirt out of it. Come on. Yeah, I feel like Mr. Danimal here is gonna... If I see him again, I'll be upset. Anyone but Danimal, please. Oh, I got Danimal again. Okay, redemption. We can do it. Mm-hmm. It's because we're in the same part of the ladder, so... Yeah, no, he was... I think he was just fine playing me again. Bum, 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 bum. This is a diabolical pin location. I mean, if 5 would, I'm just gonna play it smart here. take my medicine. I'm not going to try and flirt with that bunker. That might entice him to go for it, though. Got a long iron now? I mean, I've got plenty of room to work with here, so I'm not that upset. But you got to get it up there, Lux. It was what I was saying earlier about the spinner. For whatever reason, I undercut the spinner sometimes. Blessedly, he shanked it out of the rough. Got a long putt. Turn right now. See, I could have sworn that that was going to turn like... I just don't know what to do. I guess I just need to read greens better. Maybe not suck so much at reading greens. He's waiting for me to concede it. I will not concede it to you, sir. Okay. We at least got a little bit of redemption. See if we can actually make it into something. Yeah, the fish, Mrs. D, was excellent. Yes. Gladjo coming in. Hey, Lux, how are you doing? I'm doing great, Gladjo. How are you? Good to see you. Say again? Well, I think I'm gonna have to fly it a little past. Try and pierce the wind here. Just got back from early dinner and games with good friends. So that's always fun. I did not put enough on it, so it just hit the hill and stopped. Not what I wanted to do. Gotcha says, learn a new card game, 5 crowns. That is a Michigan favorite for some people. I think Mrs. D taught it to me once, and then we didn't really play it again, so I've probably lost how to play. If he makes this, I'll be shocked. Good lag putt there, though. You gonna give it to me, buddy? I think it's right here. It is not. Oh, Lux. Just gave it away. Back to all square. Glad Joe, in a nutshell, some rules like running, okay, some not. I was about to say, in a nutshell, describe the game to me. Did you enjoy it? See, 10 up. I'm right where he is. He probably played the exact same shot I did. Once I got the rules down, took my head a little longer. Well, some people just can naturally pick up games like that. Not so much. Max. Roger says, having anything good for dinner? I am rocking some, it was roasted potatoes and asparagus with a nice piece of salmon. I feel like this is gonna fly. Find out. Sit on down, boy. All right, here we go. Yeah, yummy indeed. Mrs. D did very good on the fish. She normally does not cook the fish. Yeah, usually I am the one who cooks the fish. Or any meat, really. I will say that. Welcome to the Domino House, everybody. My name is Lux Domino. If you're just joining us. I totally screwed that up. Normally I say, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming tonight. We missed Tuesday's stream, and man, we got to get cranking on the ranked. So we can hit Condor officially. Yeah, just trying to enjoy the night. I need to turn the fan on because I'm hot right now. It's that awesome fish Mrs. D cooked. Fish can be tricky if you cook it for too long, it becomes dry. It's very true. Unless it is monkfish. Monkfish is one of the fish that you can pretty much cook it until it's officially dead and you're good to go. I think I can come back here. He's not really... Well, I shouldn't say that. Ball beneath my feet. I'll correct that here. No. Of course, I talk all that trash and then dunk it in the bunker. Looks like Danimal's gonna get the best of me here, if I'm not careful. Tough to know what to do there. Oh, get in the hole, baby. Let's go, chat. Come on. I was not expecting that to be that good. It was one of those shots where I normally don't have any option like this. I'll just do what I think it will work, and then it worked. I don't think he's going to concede anymore to me. I think he's on to me. I think he knows that I'm one good shot away from taking his crown here. You know, Gladjo, you mentioned 5 crowns. I remember playing it when Mrs. D and I first got married, but I don't remember it. Same with the game Rook. I don't remember playing that maybe all but once. And if I tried to learn the rules again, it would take me a little bit. Here we go, a little quad. I like that.
Perfect swing.
I was gonna say not as deep as his, but I outdrove him with my 3-wood. Let's go. Scratch the old noodle. That felt good. You know it's officially summertime around the Domino House when Lux has a freshly shorn head. Maybe also Lux had a job interview. Probably more of the latter. What if I do a full shot? 60. That ain't gonna work. Over to the right. I don't think that'll work. Oh, it worked. I think it's better than his. A little bit better, at least. He's got a downhill right to lefter. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks, but I wasn't gonna. There was no way I was gonna try and get a pitch to stop. Like, all right, the window is open. Can we climb through? Left edge, no break. Well, a little bit of break. Back to all square. Come on. Let's go. Coming after your crown, Danimal. Gary, do you have voice chat on here? No? Okay. I think one of these nights, maybe for our anniversary stream in August. Although, okay, so here's the thing. We originally started the channel in August of, gosh, 2019, I think. Yeah, maybe 2020. And it's coming up in a couple months, but I didn't continuously stream for that whole time. So I wonder if that's really my Twitch anniversary. Like, I want to do a stream, but I don't know. Thoughts? Like, do I do one on my old anniversary? I think it'd be fun. See, I can't get a pitch there. It has to be an approach shot. And the wind will absolutely take it there. Okay, I'm gonna go on a little bit further. I'd rather be under than over, though, to be honest. Rather be under than over. Because of this shot right here. Oof. Although mine's not so easy. All right, Lux under, read the green. I mean, we're coming down to the wire, so nothing is a gimme. I will say that. Nothing is an absolute gimme. I do feel like my career, because I move the putt preview, I enable the putt preview, I wonder if that messes with the actual swing difficulty. Because this feels really fast to me. All right, 27, that's 9. But the wind is kind of there. I'm gonna put it out here. This might be a horrible idea, but okay, not completely out, but left a lot on the bone. Left a lot of meat on the bone. Yeah. Speaking of card games, we learned a game called Tens recently. Actually, not recently. It was like 3 years ago. That's recently sometimes. The reason why it's called 10 is ridiculous. So we kind of altered some rules to make it seem a little bit more intuitively called tens. So he hit it over, I hit it under. I wonder if he's gonna roll back. Nope. Tickle my brain here. There's also a game called Kemps that I have been wanting to teach someone, which is, it's not really a game of skill. Well, it is kind of a game of skill. All right, 10. A little bit to the right here. This needs to roll in. He likes it. Daddy likes it. Come on, baby. Let's go. Mrs. D, now that you're back, remind me to remind you that we need to learn Kemps. Yes. I'll teach it to you. Oh, now it's a little quad here.
Perfect swing.
Why, thank you. This, to have that advantage going in, oof. I have him on the ropes here. I wonder what happened. Like the first match was very one-sided. And now, guess who's one up? All right, it's gonna go uphill. Pride Coast for destruction, Watts. Lux and Watts. 9 iron. I think wedge is too far back. So I feel like I have to choke the 9 and then just barely hit it on the green here. Another quad. Yeah, that roll. That little bit of roll there.
Perfect swing.
It looked like it was enough to get, I could get a little bit closer to the bunker and then roll it on, but the wind, for whatever reason, took it to the right. Because that was a perfect swing, so it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault, 2K. Yes. It was a nice touch. I thought that's what you meant by presentation. Ooh, did he just knock it right into the hole? That looks really good. Okay. About just as much as I am on this side, so at the very least we can have this. But if I nail this here, I can really put the pressure on him. That's the match. Come on! Shooter! He won the first time 4 up. I won the second time 2 up. I don't care. I'll take it. Even if I won it closest to the pin in sudden death, I'll take it. Let's go. All right, first 2 matches are a bit of a barn burner here. I wonder if we're gonna have the trifecta. Let's find out. I'm gonna jump back in and have it be. Oh, it's not. It's Jaime. Jaime 2000. Rats. Well, Danimal, it was a pleasure. Let's see how good JME. I'm gonna call him Jaime. Because typically people who I have found for their gamer tags, if they abbreviate it, that's usually like a fun way to spell their name, you know? Jamie, JME. And as you can tell, we're getting pretty ready to move here. We had to take the greens down, and probably Saturday is going to be a little bit of packing up day. I think this is the first course I played. That hole seems really familiar to me. That hole seems really familiar. Hopefully it's not like the first game that we had, the first match. Jaime's taking his time here, though. For those of you who don't follow us on YouTube, go ahead and go to YouTube, and you can find our most recent YouTube videos. We worked hard on them, and one of them actually, I just did what we have a ranked video, a ranked tips video. It's all about learning the little secrets to make ranked a little bit easier on yourself. So go ahead and head over to YouTube and check those out. Leave a note in the comments telling me where you were from the live stream. In the hole, baby. In the hole. Come on. Let's go, chat. I like that. I like that. I like that laugh. Jaime's no nonsense. He just goes right after it. He kind of looks like Adam Scott. Not quite. He kind of looks like Adam Scott and Rory McIlroy all in one. The bone structure of Scott with the freckles and fair complexion of Rory McIlroy. Rory McIlroy. I can see he got the blue and white memo as well. I appreciate that. I might just jump on voice chat just to tell him that. Except I did the reverse. I did the reverse here. I left that one a little bit open. It's alright. I feel like that's the one part of my game that stays the most consistent is off the tee. However, I will say that if it is a slender fairway, I'm not as automatic because I don't know. I get nervous in service. I don't know. Okay, 5 hybrid. He put it to the left here. I feel like it's going to be uphill. 5 iron's going to roll. If this leaves short, I'm not in a huge bummer. Because I got plenty of green to work with. And I even think he has honors here. Is it still honors if it's just on the green? Oh, I thought he was actually on the green. He's going to have to putt this. Watson's eating second dinner. Man, he is well versed in the flops. Let's see if I can nail mine closer. Pitching wedge. Right there. Nope. A little bit off on mine. I could tell. It's alright, we'll nail this putt. We'll nail this putt. Come on. Yikes. I thought I was playing too much break. I'll give it to you. I'll be nice like that. Just remember me. Alright, Jaime? I think why this seems familiar is it was in a divot derby maybe I played earlier. I'm just trying to go back to all the old quests and try and finish all that up, so I can focus on. Because there's still some stuff left that I could get. I think I got all the VC pretty much, but there's still some gear left in some of those quests. Okay, 4 up. Play it just to the left here. Not enough. I think it's under. Oh. Scratch that. Amazing shot. Success. Isn't it funny how sometimes you think, I mean, if you guys play this game in chat, let me know. Isn't it funny how you think the shot is going to be completely just Shank City, you know, and then it ends up being a really great shot. The ebbs and flows of this game is so unique. Yes. You need to, yes, concede to me. Okay. All right, we do have honors. Not much downhill. I'm gonna play it choked, but then really play the wind here. Nice little quad. Stay there. Stay right there. 7 is one of those is one of the scoring irons.
Perfect swing.
Well, I guess technically it could be a mid iron still. Well, is 4, 5, and 6 are mid. 7, 8, and 9 are scoring. So at least that's how I was raised to believe it. It still has a little bit of rollout, you know. You have to respect even on a 7. You really don't start to see the spin until an 8 a little bit, depending on your launch angle. And then for sure when you hit a 9 iron. Gonna respect a little bit more of the break that time. Got back to oh, looky. He's back to normal then. But Mom, that was my afternoon treat. This could be my tonight treat. Watson is a Bernedoodle. For those of you who don't know, a 95-pound half Bernese Mountain Dog, half poodle, and he's not as food motivated, let's say, as a lab. But he is food motivated. He is food motivated. So he has figured out that if he wanders near the treat door, one of us will notice it and we'll give him a treat. He ain't no dumb dog, that's for sure. Although he kind of is too. All right, 18 up at 6 yards. However, I feel like 8 is perfect. Maybe not. Underswung it, that's for sure. Or overswung it, I should say. That was just at the top of that ridge. I think left edge. Yeah, great. Great pace on that, too. That thing just dribbled him. Wow. Wow. I mean, that... a little bit more power and that would have been in. I'm so used to relying on my failed rhythm to provide a little bit more power, but I guess I shouldn't. Especially on benders like that. That's all right. We got plenty of time, and it's all square. We had a little bit of a lead to lose, so especially with 4 holes to go. That didn't do it didn't do follow cam because I switched the cameras too late. Up 1. It's a wedge, so we could spin it back. It's not too far back, though. I mean, we're going to spin it back just a little bit, but... 7. With the draw, though, it's not going to go as much. That might be the number. 2 left. Okay. I think that spin, the backspin that I put on it, did not help. Although, it stuck there. That's what you want backspin for. And he's got a little bit of a doozy. Meow, 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 meow. Right side. Come on. So you're saying there's a chance. Okay, gotta respect a little bit more on this. And I did to the dead heart of the cup. Let's go. I mean, that's what warm-ups are for, right? You try and figure out if there's something wrong with your swing. Try and figure out some consistency. Gonna go left? I have never seen someone go left here. Oh no, he's just a little short. That's gonna be a tough in for him. It's like a 5-iron for him? Maybe not. Square 9. Yeah, it's like an 8. Okay. He's fallen a little bit apart, and we can capitalize on this. A little bit of a window here. 15 up, which is 5. So here is 5-ish. 5. But then the 7 will also... So I think we go full approach. Somebody tell that duck in the background to be quiet. Oh, that's the song. I just realized that's the from the song. Oh well. So yeah, it's in the playlist for the stream, but I thought it was the quack of a duck. Oh well. silly Lux. He almost missed that left edge. That would have been very funny. Not for him, but for me. Kind of like I almost missed that right edge. All right, here we go. One more. Let's go. Turn that down just a little bit. All right, so it wants me to do 5 wood, but I think if I play a safe hybrid, I think that would be a little bit better. I think that little safe hybrid to the right of, well, I mean, it didn't really get up the hill, but I was about to say the center of the green, just to the right of the pin. That happens so often. Like, you're not expecting it to just carry him off the hill. I think he took a full wood, so he should be fine. He got a heck of a roll too, from where he was. Nope, not enough. Because I'm doing it like with straight up and down and I'm trying to cheese the system, I can never get that right. It's a tough one to win. Tough one to get in. He almost did it though. Okay. Got this to have and to win the match. I think it's right here. Boom. Roasted. There we go. Nice little number 2 there. Wait. You know, we're a family-friendly stream, and then the streamer says something about number 2. Totally not intentional. Oh, man. That was awkward. Win number 2 there. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa streaming tonight. We are just trying to jam through as much ranked play in PGA Tour 2K25 as we can. Let me know how your week went. I know we have one more day, but Friday starts the weekend, baby. Come on now. Can we get some hype in the chat? Let me know how your week's been, good, bad, or indifferent. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to pray for you, encourage you today as you're heading into the weekend. A long weekend for some of us who get Memorial Day off, which is pretty much everybody. Not many people are working on Memorial Day. So a little long weekend. You guys celebrating that? I think we're getting together with my parents tomorrow, and then, like I said, packing. Starting to move out here in this next month, so that needs to get going. I need to get off my keister meester and start doing something about that. Good to have you. Come on, give me Danimal again. That'd be a fun little retribution. A little payoff there. Bum, 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 no, no, no. Definitely not getting many hits here. Come on now. Let's try this again. I wonder why nobody's on. What is this? What is going on here? Apparently. All right, top of the rock. I haven't played this in a while. JS08. JS08? JS08. Maybe he was born in 08? I haven't played Top of the Rock in a while. Yeah, they're all par 3s, Mrs. D. I mean, Ace Cam is live here. Let's see, 30? Yeah. Yeah. I think we can do a 9-iron. We're gonna find out pretty soon, aren't we? No, we're not. We're not getting there. Okay, well, not needed an 8-iron there. It's so weird. So it's like sometimes you think you have to change your club and club down or club up because of the elevation that you're shown or because of the wind, and then all of a sudden you're like mid-flight. Yeah, he did not club down, and he's like perfect next to the hole. I will say, however, we can still pick it out here. We can still do this. I mean, that's a good up and down regardless. And I need to double check my brakes there. I'm not conceding this one to him. I want to see how he almost went past the hole. Maybe not. Maybe it just looked that way from my camera angle. Another reason why I need to go down the line instead of this standard side cam. This one's the one where I do, if I remember correctly, you do have to club down on this one. You know, my memory ain't as sharp as it used to be. Actually, it pretty much is. I haven't lost that much. Okay. The window is open. Can we climb through? I went 60. That might have been a mistake. No, it wasn't. I was just way off on the windage. When you're in Kentucky or somewhere else. I think that's close. He's got some meat left on that bone there. I'm gonna go just to the left here. Oh, could have gone a little bit more left. Okay. I don't think he makes this though, so that's good. I was wrong. He does make this. That's all right. We tied a hole. I mean, that's how my match with what's his bucket started. So looks like Mrs. D just locked herself in the room with Watson. or I should say locked Watson in the room with herself, so he doesn't get into any trouble. Any trouble? Trouble. Yeah, trouble, yeah. Well, that's sad. They're no longer hosting WrestleMania next year at in New Orleans. I wonder why. All right, I'm gonna club down. I think to right here. I have hit it to the left here, and it is not fun.
Perfect swing.
No, too far to them. Okay, putting first. A little bit of left to right at the beginning, but mostly right to left. It's got to start turning now. Cut back, cut back, cut back. Oh, that would have been a good one. It's tough on those long, easy riders how much to account for the break. He dropped it in. Slippery little devil. Okay, he's 2 up. I have not played time. Really killing me. We got time though. We've got time to come back. Bum, 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 bum. And he could shank one of the water here. Who knows? Who knows? It doesn't look like he's shanking it in the water, that's for sure. That's dead on the pin. Okay, a little bit of room left here. 201, that's 10. With a little bit of help from the wind. Be the number. That is definitely not the number. That was a good line though. I'll give it that. It was a good line. I think they're slowly fixing some of the shots because I have not seen the need to aim the pick past the hole anymore. Maybe they're balancing out the rollout on some of these. I know for the flops they certainly have. Boom. He pulled a Lux there. And he's such a gentleman. He concedes that one to me. And I appreciate that, sir. Thank you. All right, honors. So 9 feet. So we can do this one. 9 feet is 3 yards. So 17, 14. But that's to get right to the pin. So we want to be a little bit further back. So we're going to put a little bit of backspin on it. And since we are a draw player, it's not going to be much wind. Our draw is going to be negated by the wind here. At least that's what I hope. Distance was great. Wind, not so much. The one, oh, I know. I think I know why. Maybe not. I shouldn't say. I'm a doctor. Of course you can say it. I was watching, sometimes Leslie Nielsen, that's a great shot. Leslie Nielsen scenes come up on my YouTube feed. I think that's it. Yeah, buckets. Sometimes Leslie Nielsen feed comes up on my feed, and like old, there's an old show that they tried. It was the genesis of the Naked Gun movies, but it was a show in the, I think in the early 70s, called Tales from Police Squad, and there's an end scene that is very funny with a cup of coffee, and I giggle every time I hear it, or every time I watch it. He was a funny man. All right. I think that's. I mean, that's not completely dialed in, but so the gag is, they finished the episode with his partner, Frank's partner. You know, I'm so glad we were able to find the guy, and he's holding out a pot of coffee, and you know he's gonna pour Frank a cup of coffee. And usually on those kind of shows, they would end. No. Oh. They would end with a freeze frame, right? And the actors freeze frame themselves, but the coffee still is going because the whole scene's still going. It's just like da 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 da, and the actors freeze, but then the coffee is still pouring into the cup as they roll the credits. It's hilarious. My kind of humor. Wow, I've really let myself go here. How did this happen? Come on now. I gotta get back in this. All right, so 3 down. Not that much. I mean, the wind is gonna do a lot. I feel like the wind is gonna do a lot to hold it there. Yeah. He might be able to knock his in though. And this is assuming, of course, that I hit mine. Oh, brother. That was close. See, that was the speed that I was expecting on the previous holes, the previous matches that I wasn't getting. Fast greens, that's for sure. Okay, up 5. I think I have to go one more. To try and get through the wind. El Perfecto, though. I'll take that quad.
Perfect swing.
Those are the pins that I hate the most because there's nothing short where you can land it, you know? You have to be on your number on that one. Well, he did the exact same thing I did. So it'll be close. I need to nail this. Faster greens. Nope. No. Poop. Poop stains. He could nail this for the match. And he does. Great shot, dude. Wow. Okay. 2 and 2. You know, here's what it is. I'm gonna stretch my legs real quick. Grab some more water. I'll let me get out of this menu as well. Yeah, was not expecting top of the rock. Maybe it's just because it's par 3s and every hole has elevation. It doesn't matter, and I'm not elevation with with wind. I'm not a huge fan of. I'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I was able to get stretch of the legs. I got a stretch of the legs. Welcome back to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa. Streaming tonight, PGA Tour 2K25. It is it's ranked night, and we are 2-2. So we've won 2, we've lost 2, and I think this next one's going to be a doozy. So glad you're joining us tonight. I have played this gentleman before. His name, come at me, bro. His name, come at me, bro. I have played him before, though. He is, if I remember correctly, he is just as good as I am. So this should be it. This should be interesting. Finally, a driver. after 9 holes of just wedges and irons. I guess I should play because it still does come up in ranked matches. I wonder if I should like write down, study Top of the Rock a little bit. I wonder if that would be beneficial. Just so I know, okay, this hole you don't have to do this, and you don't have to go down, you know, club down so far. And all right, so 60 degree. The wind is going to carry it up that 6, so I'm going to leave it short here, just to encourage that a little bit more. Well, I left it too short. The wind didn't take it enough. Okay, a little bit of left to right. Okay, not much break. We can play those. We can play those little breakers as pretty much no breaker. And nobody came out on top. It is interesting to see who incorporates the free content from the season pass and who doesn't. I have seen 2 high vis vests Not many people have worn the hat. I feel like Come At Me Bro is the first one who's worn the hat. All right, 3 down. Plus windage. So I feel like 6. I feel like that should be right at this number here. We'll find out. Too far to the right. Mordecus coming in with a tier.
Everyone welcome Mordecus1 back to the Domino House.
Everybody-
Mordecus1 says, "Wah hello." And hey, look a button. Must push the button.
Must push the button, sir. Thank you for coming back in. 4-month tier 1 sub. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. How are you? Good to see you this fine Thursday. It is weird when I don't stream on Tuesdays. Thursday does feel like Tuesday. Or even Saturday, if that matter. Okay, it does not break as much. Perfect. Boom. The butt? Did I say that? Or did my TTS say that? Oh look, a button. A button. It is funny how certain colloquialisms do with the TTS voices. Some of the not safe for work content of Tim the Tatman, but some of my favorite Tim the Tatman content is his TTS stuff. That was an interesting TTS dialect. I think that was so that's a Stream Elements dialect, a TTS bot, and it was the one that was not it was the best of the choices. It did not sound like a robot all that much. I do find it funny hearing TTS now get so good. Like when the content first started coming out and the talk engines were really rubbish, it was, I think, pretty cringe to use it on your stream. But now it's like you can have all sorts of really high quality models talking on your stream. I'm still waiting for someone to crack the code. I know that like some VTubers do I don't remember what it's called, sound engine? No. It's whatever their audio engine is that changes their voice live. There's still like, I think, a 2-second latency or a 1. It's way better than it was, but I would love for that to be better so I can mask my voice or I was gonna say it's definitely one of the better ones I've heard, but there's always gonna be some words, yeah, that they can't get quite perfect. Well, and they try to regionalize, like I think that one's technically British or European of some kind. I don't remember. So they try and do like, oh, this is a British one, and it's like, no, robots can't be British. I mean, I guess they could. How dare you limit robots, Lux? How dare you? All right, this is gonna get close. That's not gonna get close. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I can't wait for the good part of AI to shine through. Like there was who made who I don't remember the engine that just came online, but people were making full-on commercials with it. It was insane. I think they're gonna have to something's gonna change here in the next couple of years where I think, especially here in the US, there's gonna be enough shenanigans that go on that either a viral video looks real and somehow gets through the sensors or through the somehow gets through the protocol of whether or not it's considered AI. And it's going to change the way, like, it's going to change culture. I hate to think that it would be in a very, like, a negative video like that, but so far the ones of, you know, presidents dancing, or those don't look half bad. They're just funny, you know. Yeah, I remember playing with some original voice mask software when I was in high school, and it would take like a good 10 seconds. Yeah, a 1 to 2 second delay. It's insane. When I use 11 Labs for the videos that I create, and obviously, I mean, you're that's a lot like a chat bot, so you're processing it off on a server somewhere. But real-time stuff, dude, is getting pretty good. It's getting pretty good. Oh yeah, there's definitely some deepfake stuff. Oh yeah. Like, even me, I know what to look for because I've found it fascinating enough 3 years ago, 4 years ago to really dive into, okay, what are they doing here? How can I find out which one's real and which one's not? Even I get fooled sometimes. What was that? What happened there? Gary? Did you mess with this? I think on my last YouTube video, by the way, if you guys have not, I mentioned it earlier, if you guys have not checked out our YouTube videos, feel free to jump onto YouTube and subscribe. We kind of buckshotted some video content there. I used my own voice model because I didn't have time or didn't really want to, more like to re-record something, and I was shocked even for me. Like, I was like, this is crazy. Slow on down. All right, stop the hemorrhaging there, Lux. Yeah, I think there's gonna be at some point enough. I mean, there's completely fake people on every social platform now. It's being controlled by some sort of bot. That's true. What I'm shocked by is, Watson hears somebody. What I'm shocked by is the amount of people who grew up with technology and still are fooled. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you grew up with it. How do you think that's real, you know? I guess it comes from when you purposefully disengage your common sense muscle, and you're conditioned by media, by social media. It's easier then to be fooled. But all right, 13 up. A little bit of help from the wind here, but wow. That did not come off like I thought it was going to. That like shot off to the left. What happened there, Lux? I would love to do so, like, if we do content in the future with our character Beef, our Scotsman. I would love to do a voice changer for him and have it be his Scottish voice, you know. So just a matter of time until someone goes to meet someone they met on the dating app and find out they've been talking to a computer the whole time. That would be crazy. That's like that's a good movie, right? That's at least a short film. That'd be a great short film. Well, I mean, it's already worked the other way. People have learned that they've been talking to someone completely different. You know, the idea of catfishing. I think it's very indicative of of where we are socially that the idea of people marrying or dating even a chatbot is, I feel sorry for them. You know, people who are sucked into that and, well, she's everything I want her to be, and it's like, she's not real, bro. Like, it's not, of course it's everything you want it to be. It's not real, you know? You just, like, you just feel sorry for the people. Like, from a spiritual perspective, you see they're giving into their flesh of, you know, whatever I want I can get and I deserve, and technology is just helping that, you know? So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before someone loses reality at that point. And I mean, people talk about the mental health crisis in this country. I think it's real, you know? Yeah, literally been programmed to tell you what you want to hear. It's like gambling, right? Like that little enticement of, hey, you can win here. You can win all these big bucks. It's a lie of the enemy, you know? But I mean, if people aren't, if their worldview it's all consuming around them, it makes sense, right? Because, well, if it's all about just pleasing myself and pleasing and doing what I want, doing what I feel, anything that plays into that is just, well, I love it, you know? Let's see, 60, I think he did this. I think he did a full shot. Let's see, 10 up with a little bit of wind, but the wind is not as powerful as we think. I mean, we as a society have already lost reality. I mean, it's amazing that we got to that point, but it's shocking. I guess I shouldn't be so shocked, but oh yeah, he likes it. Mikey likes it. So why can't a robot be human? Well, I mean, I guess you're right in some instances where if you already are willing to compromise what makes male and female, and you don't see the inner soul part of who you are as something unique, as something special, as not an accident, then the idea of humanity really doesn't mean anything anymore. I'm really intrigued by, it seems like enough people who have, like, let's be how do I say this without necessarily causing alarm here in the Twitch community? Knowing that there are some people who struggle with their identity and who don't know who they are. How could you not know? How could you not sense that someone's like, you are at a vulnerable point, and someone, of course, is going to be trying to take advantage of that, you know? Yeah, what makes human human next? I think that'll be the ultimate. I think that will be the step too far, you know? I don't know if we'll get there, though. I mean, spiritually speaking, is that part of the end, you know? In the hole. Nice. Is that part of, you know, the fall of mankind ultimately comes at the cost of knowing what mankind is, you know? Man. It just makes you all the more ready to share the truth with someone, obviously in a loving way, but to do your part in the small microcosm that God has placed you and just teach the truth, you know? Yes, use examples from your life, and the power of personal testimony is an amazing thing, but at some point you have to teach the truth. You have to teach God's word, because it's the standard by which we can stay true to reality. Like and people, because there's not enough of it in the world, I think people are ready to hear it when they do hear it, you know? It's tough. You know, we are so quick to not want to offend. And at the same point, it's like, man, am I willing to offend someone to tell them the truth? So this is 1 foot up. It's not playing a lot of wind. Let's see if this is the right club. Oh yeah, get close, baby. I did the exact same thing he did. I think his rolled a little bit further onto that hill there. I remember having, you know, even 10 years, I shouldn't say 10 years ago, that was 15 years ago now. With the advent of the smartphone, as someone who is a futurist, who likes to adopt trends before everyone else, who sees trends before everyone else, why are you, bro? What is going on? Is he giving up? He didn't want to putt that? All right. Maybe he has to go. Oh. Seeing the trend of information at your fingertips and not within the context of your own societal construct of, you know, your church, your community, your family, your friends, and anything outside of that you really don't learn about or hear about unless you travel. As soon as you have that flip and you have access to any kind of information, you're bound to have, I mean, you don't have the context of what's true anymore. You can believe whatever, because it's a new piece of information. So how do you judge whether or not it's true or not? So when you have all that information now at your fingertips, you have people's opinions at your fingertips. You're able to find community where maybe you were an outsider in your community. Now you find other people like you, which can be a good thing. But we can also see that, you know, so many teenagers, so many adolescents even, are on social media, or not even social media anymore. Like they're finding communities that are grooming them and training them in a certain rhetoric that their brains are still developing. Their consciences are still developing into being a critical thinker, and all of a sudden you have this information coming at you, challenging what typical like status quo is in your area. I don't know if I would have been able to grow up like this, you know, with this much information. I did have the internet, you know. Did we get marks for that match? It doesn't seem like it. Did he bail out early? I mean, I guess we won. So yay us, but I mean, I grew up in the internet phase, you know, when the internet was just a baby. The Wild West. And it was it was interesting, that's for sure. I think having to wait for internet made it worthwhile. Like, you don't want to waste your time on garbage, you know. Lob Lolly. So clearly a Arrested Development fan from Bob Loblaw. What a great show that was. We Mrs. Dean and I tried to watch that back a couple years ago, and we're just like, it's too bad. Like it's too not racy, but it's too like human or too like we just couldn't watch it. The inside jokes, they're enough to remember when you're you know, when you're not watching a full episode of it and you're just like, oh, I forget that they made that joke, you know? Yeah, I love the technology we have and appreciate access to information. I mean, so many of us wouldn't be aware of you know, catastrophes around the world or the, you know, the need for help and humanitarian aid around the world. It's great. It's a great thing to know. But it's also been manipulated for the past 20 years. So what you see and what you don't see. What was that documentary? Was it Social Inc? Yeah, but at the same time, it's anything with anything man has made, it's a double-edged sword. Absolutely, it hurts. And I would say it hurts. I would say the tendency to hurt is more than it helps, because, I mean, you know this just as well as I do, my friend. We darkness is a lot easier spread than light. Darkness pervades this world, and I think there's much more in it that hurts rather than helps, but I'm gonna go a little bit more. It's that little bit more, rats. Okay, so is this guy's name? It's a double A. Is it Famine or Famine? All I know is he's rocking an orange Tours hat. I didn't know they made those. This guy is rocking orange gear. Who makes those Is that 2K? So he must have won a tour event then, because he has gear that I have never seen before. A little pitchy. Roll on up there, son. Nice. He can still make his though. He's not that far away. I feel like that is the length of putts that I am still shaky about. Like those 10, 12 footers. Talk about a knee knocker. That little bit at the end that doesn't quite get over. So his card is also one from like a baseball themed. How does he? There's just certain stuff I have not seen in this new launch yet. Ooh, I'm glad I got that back over. That could have been coming back from the middle. My thumb must have gone like that. Well, just came in to press that button and chat a bit. Time to get off, go to bed. Hey, man. Thanks, Mordicus. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the sub. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you on Saturday, man. I feel like I could roll this up here. I don't want to get too close to that right side, though. So it needs to just stay there. Oh, I got too close to that right side, didn't I? Let's see what he does. I should have played that smarter. I should have just left it off to that left side there, but oh well. His drew a lot more than mine. He played it correctly. Yeah, he's great. He's playing great. Let's at least see how good my my bunker game is here. A little bit of rollout. Can't as you said, it's harder to spread light than darkness. I appreciate you being here to shine light, even if it's just a few people at a time. Hey man, my pleasure. That's what I'm here for. You do make a difference and are a light in what can be a dark place. Amen, brother. Well spoken, well said. You know, that's, you know, part of my journey as a content creator too, is trying to figure out how I can make my mark, and with the audience that I have, but also not quitting, because there are people who God will bring into the fold through my faithfulness in the journey that he has me on. And yeah, keep doing what you're doing, brother. Have a blessed night. See you, Mordecai. Have a good night, man. Yeah, that's part of that, you know, personal mission field kind of thing, you know, of you know, you've been told that you've been called. Like, that's in that inner part of your soul, you want to do something and you feel like you've been set apart for something. So when pastors call that, you've been called, you know. I don't know if I've been called, but I know I've been sent, and we've all been sent somewhere. So we just have to remember wherever we find ourselves is where God wants us to be, and where he wants to use us the most effectively. So I feel like I have to splash this out, although I could try and pitch it. This could end disastrously. Get on up there. Okay. For the first time playing this course, I'm ambivalent either way. Like, he left it. Oh, okay. Nice little roll there. It really does matter when you have to hit your mark, you know. Oh, are you kidding me? That couldn't just go to the left there, and man, I needed that halve, because this is the last hole, right? Because he's up 3, 16, 17. I got 2 more, so I can still come back. But I wonder what tier he's at, because he's playing like he knows something. He's also making very good decisions, and I'm not. It's being able not just to make the good decision and know what to do in certain instances, but actually execute it. Like, I'm gonna try and spinner this close here. Could have been better, could have been worse. It could have fallen off the back edge of that. So I'm happy with that. Let's see. Looks like he's got a 52 out, maybe 56. No, he's gonna... That'd be a long shot to try and flop. I would say not our best night. Our best night being 5-0. That rollout though. He's got distance control with that thing. I am running out of holes here. Yeah, he is probably at least eagle, if not, what's the one above it? Albatross? Yeah, he's making all the right decisions. So 7 down. Let's try and roll it up like that. Wow. Was not expecting that boost of power there. I guess with my irons, I need to go back and redo their fittings, because I'm getting way too much of a rhythm inconsistency, and I normally haven't been. Well, I made that one, but it's his to win. I will concede. Man, he is good. I want to see what rank he is. Is it not going to show the rank again? It did this the last round too, where it doesn't go to that final. There it goes. He's only birdie 1? Are you kidding me? That dude's good. I don't know what they're talking about. Birdie 1, man. All right, let me respec this real quick. Because I think some of it is that. I think some of it is my fittings. At least I think it is. So my wedges, my irons have 2 rhythms. Wedges don't, however. And I feel like it was mostly my wedges. So we'll do, even though you lose out, so it is on some of these upgrades, you are getting more. I just need to get some more Evo tools and start, like, because it's not going to be +6 on some of these. It's going to be +5 if I use too many of them. So I'm gonna move one of these powers though and see if that makes a difference on my wedges and use the final rhythm. And I think putter was all the way there. And I need 3 Evo tools for the putter. That is insane. 3 for the putter. I need to start getting my my woods and my driver up there too. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12 Evo tools. Just for that initial bump to Ruby. That grind is ridiculous. I mean, I guess I could change the putter. I like the limited edition putter though. I could always buff up the taco there. The taco. I mean, I begrudgingly put my ball up at Amethyst. I probably shouldn't have gone that much, but I wanted to see how much the ball would affect, you know, the changes in the wind. Let's see how many Evo tools are there in the store right now. Because they did unlock how many you can purchase. Oh, it's a nice little tan sweater. That's nice. Little Charles Schwab. I can get... Good night. How gaudy is that? Wow. I mean, that fits somebody's personality. I'm not sure if it's mine. Let's see how much. I think it's still 750. Yeah. So I could get one of the cases of the Evo tool, and then the 5 tokens, level up token. New bottoms. I kind of want to rock these because it's my colorway, but I don't know what else I would put with them. Like, what? I guess you could do. I could do the big white shoes here, rather than the AFs. Do the big thick Jordans here. Where are they? Right here. Could do those. They're just a little too baggy as well, you know? What if I did like a sweatshirt? I think I have just a plain black sweatshirt. LA night. That's a bit too spangly, yeah. The high-vis jacket, that goes well with it. Okay. That tan, like that does not, who does that appeal to? I guess somebody. That just does not make sense to me, but. And then we can go with the gray flat. Where's that one? Right here. I mean, that kind of makes sense. I'll put the black. I know that they meant this to look like gold, but it kind of looks like yellow. So I'll kind of rock that for a little bit. We'll see if that works. That looks so ugly. That looks so ugly. All right. I think we got time for one more, maybe two more. Now. Well, so much for hitting Eagle tonight. That did not happen. We could have if we had won the majority of our matches instead of just breaking even. We've been sitting here stuck at 520. Or no, we were at 503 before. So now we're facing Rage. Yeah, where is this? It must be further down the line in the clubhouse, or in the clubhouse pass. How weird. Ooh. Shooting it. Ooh, he found a backstop, ladies and gentlemen. That actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Can I do the same? Let's see. 5. It's a hybrid here. So that's probably why. It's going to roll a little bit. I don't know who got off worse there, me or him, but... Okay, really good speed on that, though. We'll see how... he could probably make his. Slow and steady. Ooh! I will tell you, it's those slow rollers that cause the most pain for me. Because they just start, and you know they're not coming back off of that as soon as they start breaking. I don't know how I like these pants. The pants might be a bit much. I can appreciate the little bit of yellow content that they added, but it's also past 9 o'clock Eastern time, so all the sweats are on. Get over the hill. I must have been like maybe just a foot past him. There's no way I outdrove him. Okay, he's throwing darts. Let's do the same. Come on, Lux, you can do it. Let's see, 7. I want to say the 60 is going to do it. No, too much spin. And I didn't even put any of that. It was all just the spin of the 60 degree. That's a position play right there. See if he misses it. I hate going for it so early because then you potentially put yourself in a further hole. Like if he was going to miss that, then if I had gone for it and he misses it, it's the same, you know? It was a higher percentage of him missing that than... Nice little quad there. I'll drill him a
Perfect
little
swing.
bit. Man, he is throwing darts. I gotta match him. 14 up, that's 5. But the wind is helping. Not as close as he was, but I can keep it close if I start nailing these putts, you know? That is no break whatsoever. Yeah, dead heart. Okay, he's only 1 up. What a great way it would be to win. At the end of the night, it would be a great way to end it. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are finishing up some ranked matches in PGA Tour 2K25. Just trying to climb our way up, little by little. Little by little, the ranked match, the ranked ladder. Tonight we did, you know, so-so. Won some, lost a couple. Five down. The wind is helping. It's a hybrid though. So it's gonna want to roll. Let's see if it rolls up there. It did, but it took a bounce that I was not expecting it to take. Why did that not bounce left? Man. Probably better there. Than me here, because I'm on the edge of a ridge here. Slow down. Man, like I could not start that any more to the left because it was gonna roll down that ridge. Wow. He is, he's getting good. I mean, that was about as perfect of a swing as you can make it. He's further down than I am, but that just means he has to come right back to the hole. Let's do... I don't think super flop can get there. I think we have to just regular flop it. Yep. About as good as you can make it, you know. He has a little bit of a landing zone here. Huh. Oh. Okay. Let's see if he does he concede? How funny would that be? Okay. Well, we had to earn it, but that flop was definitely the right play. All right, 26 up, which is 6, but that's being helped by the wind. So if I play under, the wind carries it the rest of the way. Yeah. Stay there. Stay. It didn't stay. Let's see if he gets past that hill. I thought it was going to land a lot closer to the pin than it did. Looks like he's got a mid-iron too. No. That's exactly where I put mine. Okay. At least we're, you know, the parity is interesting. Okay. He started that just to the right. Left, right. Drop. No, wow. I did the shot for shot, apparently. Come on, kind sir. No. That would be... You gotta make it. You gotta make it from there. Alright, he's still only one up. And we got 3 left. Down to the wire. Underswung it, but... I don't know how much difference 2% would have been. He did a little stinger. Keep it out of the wind. It's a smart move. I got rid of the stinger. I don't remember what I put in its place, though. Nine up. That's 7. 49 comes in question. Are you using the roller ball while on the grind? No. That's a good question, though, 49. Good to see you, by the way. No, I am not using the roller ball. I am using a controller. Nope, not far enough up the hill. Rat farts. 49, how are you, by the way? Good to see you. No, I'm using just standard controller. Well, it's not a standard controller. I shouldn't say that. There it is. He went one up on me. That was a heck of a shot. The way that he figured out that wind and the elevation. I probably should go back to a rollerball. Good, had to stop COD temporarily, so I thought I'd ask. Oh, right on. You were getting too, it was getting too intense, or playing it too much, or... I know their content has not been awesome recently, but... Let's see, up 7. Let's see if... We gotta get this one close. Boom. Yeah, I had to, I gave up the trackball. Just buckets. There's no way to get around it. I had to give up the trackball after I did that video. I gave it back, returned it. Did that drop me down? I bet you it did. Playing casual can be in the last 5, but I get axed by my teams of 4. Ah, so you need to grow your team, have more people play with you. Or, even though you're not chatting with them, you can play with randos if you want. Yeah, wow. That dropped me back to where we were today, to start the night. Wow. And on that bombshell... Wow. It stinks because, like, we had some good matches, but then we're right back to where we were at the beginning of the night, you know, as far as rank-wise. Did play randos once, got it near 30. Okay, right on. Well, hey, man, if you ever want to jump in with some duos or something, I'd be more than happy to jump in your team. So, well, thank you, everybody, for jumping on with us. Yeah, what a place to end it. We played against some really good people. What's more to say than that? Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Lord willing, hopefully I'll see you guys Saturday, 7 o'clock. Until then, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.